Hi there, grade 10s. Welcome to your very first online English lesson. As we get used to this new normal, I'd like to reassure you that I am just as available online as I was when I was in my classroom. If you would like to contact me, you can send me an email, have a look at my address on the slide, or you can use the message function in Edmodo if it's a private chat, or you can ask a general question on the Edmodo page. If you would like some screen time, some face-to-face chatting, either individually or as a group, then we can use the Zoom app. Just contact me and we can arrange a suitable time to have a chat. Are you ready for your first lesson? This week, we are going to focus on getting all of the tasks done for the independent reading. So please make sure that you have your copy of your selected novel with you. Internment, Half of a Yellow Sun, or The Hate You Give. By now, you should already have heard the good news that the deadline for submissions for the remaining tasks has been extended to Friday this week. Everything should be on Turnitin by 8:30 on Friday evening. Please make sure that you have everything you need before you start with your tasks. You will need obviously your novel, you will need the task sheet and the packet of credit card sized task cards that I gave to you in January. If you haven't got the hard copy anymore, you will find a soft copy on Edmodo. I posted that on the 20th of March if you just scroll back to that date. Pen and paper, obviously, for jotting down ideas, for planning, for brainstorming. A dictionary or thesaurus is recommended. An online one is perfectly adequate if you have left your Oxford Dictionary in my classroom. And of course, you will need access to a device on which you can type your tasks. Next week, we'll be starting or picking up Macbeth again. On this slide, you can see the outline of work for this week. I would like you to spend today and tomorrow finalizing the written tasks for the IR assignment. Most of you have completed 2 already, but if you haven't, you owe me 2, 3, and 4. Try and finish everything by Thursday so that you can spend Friday uploading your tasks onto Turnitin. And on Friday, I would like you to focus on your prepared reading passage from your IR novel. Wednesday. Today you should be working on the remaining tasks of your IR assignment. I assume most of you are done with tasks 2 and 3. Some of you handed them in to me before the lockdown. If you haven't, you will have to type those and upload them on Turnitin. I'm expecting most of you to be spending most of your time today on task 4. If you have a look at the page, it will remind you what you have to do. That's page 3 of the task sheet. Task 4 consists of those credit card sized assignments. You've got 5 packs, 1 for plot, 1 for setting, 1 for character, 1 for conflict, and 1 for theme. You must choose 1 from each of those packs. Please do not do all of them, just 1. Have fun with them. Some of them are creative, but please don't do too much. 250 words is about the correct length. Thursday, the 16th of April. Today I would like you to try and finish all of your written tasks. Please pay attention to the rubric for these tasks, which is on page 4 of your assignment sheet. Edit your work thoroughly. Try and get someone at home to proofread it for you before you upload it on Turnitin. Please remember that each task must be submitted separately. So for plot, it will be 1 Word document. Character will be a separate Word document. You will see that that has been categorized in that way on Turnitin. As always, please, 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 pretty please, follow the instructions about submitting typed and online articles. The attachment must be correctly labeled, but many of you forget to write your name and class on the Word document itself. Please do that. When I print them, I have no idea who wrote the document if your name is not on it. So get started, work efficiently, and try and bribe someone at home to read through your work for you. You might have gathered from these repeat slides that the nature of your submissions has been problematic in the past. Please, guys, turn it in, Word document, Arial font size 12, wide margins, double line spacing, and your name on each Word document. I think I've made that clear enough. I hope so. Friday, the 17th of April. Today is D-Day for the submission of your tasks on Turnitin. Please make sure that they're up before 8:30 this evening. Don't be that one that waits until 8:29 to log on. I would like you today to spend time selecting a passage from your IR novel for prepared reading. The length of the passage must be 2 pages. I have just randomly taken The Hate You Give, and I would expect you to read something of that length, both pages from beginning to end. Obviously, you can go over a page, turn a page. I don't mind that at all. I will be asking you why you selected that particular passage for reading. So choose something that's important, a turning point in the plot, a passage that shows character development, possibly the climax of the novel. I will also be asking you what happened before that passage and what happened afterwards. So choose wisely. Once you have decided on the passage that you would like to use for prepared reading, please turn to page 3 of the task sheet. You will see at the bottom of page 3 the table with the rubric for prepared reading. You are going to be assessed really on how you deliver the passage. So you will see there a section for how you project your voice, how you articulate words, whether you read with expression, how fluently you read that passage. Each section is worth 5 marks, with the highest being 5 for an advanced reader, someone who reads pretty much above grade level. Pay particular attention to the punctuation marks in the passage. Those are like the traffic signs for you to negotiate the reading. It's your stop, your yield, your go signs. I will be listening carefully and following along in my own copy of your IR novel to make sure that you are interpreting those punctuation marks correctly. Make sure that nothing covers your face, that you don't sway from side to side, for example, while you are reading, that we are focused purely on the content of the passage. Once you have practiced reading your passage from your novel, I'm hoping that there are going to be quite a few of you who are brave enough to record yourselves and post the clips online. You also have the option of asking me to assess you during the lockdown, where we can use the Zoom app for that. You're under no obligation to do that, and those of you who prefer can read to me at school once we return after the lockdown has been lifted. But I really do hope that there are some of you who are prepared to record and post your reading aloud, and we can share that with the rest of the grade. Next week, we're going to return to Macbeth. We finished Act 1 before lockdown, so we're going to pick it up again from Act 2. In order to prepare for those lessons, please ensure that you have access to the Digital Theatre website. On this slide, you can see the website address, your password, and other log-on details. If you would like, you can also search for the Michael Fassbender movie version, the one that we started to watch in class before lockdown. That's it. The end of your first week of English lessons online. I don't think it was that bad, was it? Remember, you can ask me questions at any time. Well, not during the other subject allocated times, please. Give your full attention to your science, math, geo, life sciences, and other teachers. But after lessons, you may contact me on Edmodo or via email, or if you want a face-to-face chat via Zoom. You've got this, grade 10s. I shall see you on Monday.